know what the historical Gilded Age was like? The name Gilded Age comes from Mark Twain's novel of the same name. During this period, the United States developed at an extraordinary pace. It witnessed not only the rise of the Vanderbilt family, the historical prototype featured in The Gilded Age, but also the emergence of new entrepreneurs like J.P. Morgan. You might think Gilded Age is a positive term, but it was actually a satirical label for that era. The social gap between the rich and the poor was extremely wide at that time. You will notice that the rights of women and black people were not actually protected, yet feminism had begun to awaken. Moreover, since the Gilded Age followed the end of the Civil War, both black people and women actively fought for their rights. Much like Peggy, who gave speeches everywhere in the Gilded Age, it was common for wealthy members of high society, like Bertha, to marry their daughters to aristocrats of high status in Europe. The United States during this period was indeed the world's top economy in terms of gross domestic product. That is why Jack could make a huge fortune and become wealthy by virtue of the patent for his clock invention. Don't forget that the Gilded Age also coincided with the Second Industrial Revolution. This era saw not only the invention of the electric light and the telephone, but also severe corruption. American politics at that time was controlled by conservatism, so it was rife with corruption and conservatism, a social phenomenon that Mark Twain intended to satirize in his novel. Frequent workers' riots and human rights movements already showed that the United States during this period had both positive and negative aspects.